Welcome to In 5 Minutes. We take problem on compound bars. Our problem statement is an aluminum solid cylinder of 7.5 cm diameter fits loosely inside a steel tube having 10 cm external diameter and 8 cm internal diameter. The steel tube is 0.02 cm longer than the aluminum cylinder and is 250 cm long before the load is applied. Now calculate the safe load that can be placed on the rigid flat plate on the top of the steel tube. Safe stress for steel is 95 megapascal and for aluminum is 65 megapascal. They have also given the values of Young's modulus for steel as well as aluminum. ES is 210 gigapascal and EAL is 70 gigapascal. So we first draw the figure for the problem for better understanding of the problem. So this is a figure for the problem. We have this aluminum cylinder of diameter 75 mm which is inside this steel tube of internal diameter 80 mm and external diameter 100 mm. We write the dimensions of the figure in mm so as to have a consistent unit because stresses we deal with Newton per mm square. And you can also see that the length of your steel tube is 250 centimeter, that is 2500 mm, and the length of the aluminum solid cylinder is 0.02 centimeter, meaning that 0.2 mm shorter than the steel tube. And we draw the construction in a vertical manner since it has been mentioned in the problem to calculate the safe load that can be placed on a rigid flat plate on the top of the steel tube. So we have placed a rigid flat plate over here. So in the problem it has been asked to find out the safe load P that can be put on this rigid flat plate before the steel tube as well as solid cylinder exceeds the safe stress of 95 megapascal and 65 megapascal respectively. So in the problem we have to find out safe load P. So now solution. We can see that the load applied on the aluminum cylinder and the steel tube will be a compressive load. So the stresses induced in both the section will be compressive stress. So the safe stress mentioned in the problem is compressive stresses. So we have safe stress on steel minus 95 megapascal, negative sign as the stresses mentioned is a compressive stress, whereas safe stress in aluminum is 65 megapascal. Now as we can see in the problem, the aluminum solid cylinder is slightly shorter than the steel tube. So initially when the load is applied, the load will be taken by only the steel tube. And this will continue up to the contraction of steel of 0.2 mm. Thereafter the figure will look like this. So from now on the load will be shared by the aluminum cylinder as well as steel tube. So our system now becomes statically indeterminate structure, which can be solved by two equations, static equilibrium equation and compatibility equation. So now let's solve the problem. Now we first take part 1 of the problem, considering contraction of steel up to 0.2 mm. So initially when the load is applied and which is being taken by only by the steel tube, the delta L of steel tube will be given by delta L is equal to P into Ls upon As into Es. This will continue up to 0.2 mm. Now since steel tube is being contracted, so we use a negative sign. So upon substituting the values, before that we first find out your value of As. As is pi by 4 into 100 square minus 80 square. The value comes out to be 2827.4 mm square. Now let us also find out the cross-sectional area of solid aluminum cylinder, which will be required later on. AB is pi by 4 into 75 square. Its value comes out to be 4417.86 mm square. Now upon substituting the value of As in this equation, we get P into, initially the length of steel tube is 2500 mm. This upon As is 2827.4 and Es is 210 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per mm square, and this is equal to minus 0.2 mm. So value of P comes out to be minus 47.5 kilonewton. Negative sign indicates it's a compressive load. Now the corresponding initial stress in the steel tube is given as sigma S is equal to P upon As, which is nothing but minus 47.5 into 10 to the power 3 Newton upon value of As is 2827.4, and this comes out to be minus 16.79 Newton per mm square. which is compressive.